Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you get us, depending on the time. My name is John Bangura. People can call me Coach Johnny. I represent the Cotton Tree Sport Talk Show, and we come for get an interview with the chairman of the Central One Football Association, COFA for short, and the chairman, Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole. And I can join we, we go do the interview with Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole. Afternoon and welcome to Cotton Tree Sport Talk Show. My name is John Bangura. People can call me Coach Johnny. And we come for get a live interview with the chairman of the Central One Football Association, we Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole. We happen for be the chairman of the Central One Football Association. Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole, sir, you are welcome to Cotton Tree Sport Talk Show.
Thank you very much.
Well, as Dom tell una say we dey get a live interview with Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole. Remember, say Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole, be the first Secretary General of the Central One Football Association after the death of the chairman, the former chairman, we na Mr. Sama Sise, or people commonly they call him Agba Sama Sise. After his death, we see Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole be happen for be the chairman, and after a takeover, we see say be get the first competition under in reign, where be people describe and say now the most successful, competition ever where the Central One Football Association don't host. So, Mr. Philip Sinclair Cole, sir, you be don't take over, you don't serve for quite a long while under the Central One Football Association, and later then happen for make you the chairman of the Central One Football Association. So how you be feel when them be appoint you as the chairman of the Central One Football Association?
Well, I will feel proud. I will feel so proud because over 30 years experience, not go in drain for nothing. I utilize them well and people appreciate. That's why they appoint me for be the chairman for the association.
All right. When you take over, we see USA you organize the first competition where under your reign, under your time, where na the inter community league. We see the kind momentum, we see the kind sponsorship we coming, and also we see USA the trophy, then be name His Excellency Julius Dr. Brigadier Julius Madabio Trophy, where then be named the trophy in the name of the president. Wetin na be or what it take for let you able for get that kind support day, for let you get that kind, backing for let the trophy or we say the competition get the president in title or in name.
Well, I think saying a lot of trust, belief, and determination. When you go out for solicit support, if people they not trust you, they not go support you. Me 30 or more years na the association, dem be know wetin I be worth and how I be don drive the association. So when we go knocking at people door, at least the senior or elite big man of the country open door for we too, able lieutenant when Mohammed Gentle for giving that wonderful sponsorship. And I believe say the nation see say na something worthwhile. They appreciate them a lot.
Okay, sir. And we make for understand, say, when you take over the association, there are a lot of successes, them way happen under your reign, just within a few years where you don't take over. Waiting are some of them successes there where the association don't gain as a result of your leadership under this short term?
Of course, the association be done they go AYR because of the few years league not be dey operate due to the problem we will be getting it within the association wey one major problem na be the sick wey we chairman be sick say we lost am, the Ebola, even the COVID, all put we aback. For take over that mantle, for come back, for steer the ship to this stage, it takes a lot. Because if you go to the facility, you go see say by then the facility be very deplorable. We go all out for solicit support and with we own voluntary contribution, we gather that for try for a facelift to the facility where we get for attract so many fans them for the kind of the field day today. And of course, we get the support so we need. We do we best for get one of the best inter-community competition at this country. Everybody be appreciate.
Okay, sir. As you do outline some of the successes the way you get under your reign, waiting are some of the challenges them where you meet inside the Central One Football Association, because any side way success is then there are times wherein there must be challenges where I believe say una must not overcome them challenges then they will make una able for getting success is the way you just outline.
Well, if I can highlight only a few of them, one, financially, the association be in a red. When I take over, it takes me a lot for able galvanize funding and support for leave the association financially to the height where it's supposed for the. Secondly, we can also say this facility now the only facility in this entire district wey from dead east or dead west young players dem dey come from 6 o'clock in the morning for car do the recreational activity na the field till late in the evening. So we dey get a lot of problem for put the facility and upkeep am in order. But however, we dey try because we don get people dem now wey we put na the field for able control the field and see that everybody get in time for use the field orderly. And we dey do we best because as the coming season dey come, we don map out another expenditure wey we get for do facelift na the field within a few weeks here before we second competition dey start.
Okay, sir. We make for understand, say, like how you say, on a second competition get for start. We see inside the last competition, the support be there, like Ahmed Gento, Kamara become in very strong for support the association, and also a lot of other people and become on board. We go see that kind of support they come this next competition. It go get for be Ahmed Gento again, it get for be His Excellency's trophy now the name now we will get for see again for the second term.
Well, I no go conclude on that. The only thing wey I go say right now, we dey on another drive for get very good sponsors for this coming competition. We don knock na so many doors dem and we dey hope say we dey get one of the best sponsor again this season because we don get boku promises dem and we dey work towards that. Hopefully, the same name might be around we again, but we still dey do some contact and negotiation.
Yes, I will make for understand again. Say forms they already they out. Now how much now the price for the forms them? Then how many teams una they hope for get inside this year's competition?
Well, because the entire city appreciates COFA, we pull a very small amount of form for the competition. But if I tell you, my brother, people then they come from all angle, all as far as Waterloo, for can compete in this competition. Even from the provincial area, we don't get request. So we dey try for see which we go do because we don't overwhelm right now with application. For say we go squeeze down to an appreciable number we go make we get a healthy competition before the next Sierra Leone Premier League they start.
Again, inside the last competition, we find out say one or two, three problems then we will not be the get with the communities them, certain communities them where I believe so not take action against some of them communities then they. You get one or two community when a big community will not take action against where no go partake inside this particular competition.
Well, we get about four community in a big community wey will take action. We not go compete for this season competition. And if we know as I be newly appointed is in year ago, I decide for make we left out all last grievances. I give olive branch to all community. Give them hope say dem go come and do better. But unfortunately, few disappoint me and then do bad things that we make. Even Parliament Oversight Committee for Sports be summoned we and give a warning as well as the uh, report request commander or east commander, I don't know how they call them,
Yeah,
na
the officer in
police,
charge.
yes,
Yes, sir.
give we full advice as to how for get rid of them team then if not we competition we association go well. We get with legal communication the advice you as well and we take decision. And one thing I would like for send out to the public, being official or players them, this season competition wey dey organize, anybody wey try for do anything violent thing at the competition we go count down heavily on them. We no dey take leniency on any team or any individual. We dey try for restore we image for let more people dem come to the field and appreciate we competition dem.
All right, sir. Waiting go get for be the format of the competition since you know able for tell we how many teams because like how you put you say lot of teams then, even the one the way they out of Freetown, one for can take part inside the Central One Football Association, then then competition we then can organize because like how you say una association one outstanding association we don't team up for promote local football. Since we know able for know it, the total amount of teams them, how the format get for look like.
Well, as I been already say, on Thursday, I go out there for let the list be provided for the committee responsible for shortlist and approve of communities and for the season competition. And also, we go be league system, league format, wherein we dey group the teams them, the approved teams them into group. We will group them, then play in a league basis for let we get the finalists.
All right, sir. So again, another thing again, we lot of people then fans say we can go na parade ground, can talk about security. Waiting at the preparation this time, coming the second competition under Iran, waiting there for be the preparation in terms of security, we go make let the competition go more unique or better than the way how we be happen the last one.
As usual, we dey try for get security apparatus well in place because we don begin at ten d meetings on security details. Also, we dey try for strengthen the perimeter fences dem for control aggressive fans dem. But getting security into the field not only na the right thing. The right thing na for make each and every fans and players dem dey go na the field carry with a steady mind say dem dey can play football wey go benefit dem tomorrow, or they can support dem players dem for a better future. But if you carry with aggressive or premeditated mind say dem dey come for come make violence, we no go take am easy. Come to the field, can enjoy, can get a very good friendly atmosphere and support your team, promote your players dem. Na im na the order of the day.
Yes, indeed, na a very good one. Like how you don't say, very good message because security can very paramount. And like myself, way the interview, myself, I will say, are they part of the Central One Football Association? Because me na a commentator na the entire community league. Another question we I go on for ask again, sir. Lot of people like ask question when them go see artificial turf na parade ground, and trust me, under your rain, you do very well. Usai we see parade ground we get lot of rocks them, and you'll be able to convince Ahmed Gento Camara where we see a car with excavators them, machines them, and they excavate lot of rocks them where people are not be even they believe say they na the parade ground. We get any hope for see artificial turf or anything better than what to get right now na the parade ground?
Not even artificial turf. We get negotiation wey dey go on right now with partners dem, wey with hope within the next few years this facility go be transformed to a modern facility. Already we get partners there wey don assure we and we dey on negotiation, we dey plan. If we dey start with league, how the league dey go, we get for dey see improvement. Before the start of this season, wey get for be my second season as chairman, you gonna go inner sef go attest to it say some difference don be, because we get things that we don map up, wey we don buy, put in place for restore at the field, do some construction and make things go fine for fans dem for car watch game.
All right, sir. So, waiting go be your words of advice to the communities them where one can take part inside this particular competition, or the one they want to get for short list. Waiting are your word of encouragement or word of advice where you go send to the supporters, the administrators, the way they come out from them different teams, then they will get for can partake inside this particular competition.
In competition dem can always talk about the champion. A lot of people go participate but for only one champion wey dey emerge. Where we dey camp on this competition, we forget am in mind say we all go run but na one man dey camp first. We no get any in ten tion for rogue anybody. Everybody dey camp do dem best, the best man na im go stand on top. We dey encourage everybody for come at the field with a very carnival atmosphere, let we enjoy ourselves, make good friends and go home back peacefully, prepare ourselves for develop the game of football. Whatever assistance anybody get can communicate to the association, let we all come as partner for develop am. That is what I have to say to the people.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Phillips Cole, for talking to us, Cotton 3 Sport Talk Show.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, as we don't can get a wonderful interview with the chairman of the Central One Football Association, where now Mr. Phillips Incline Cole. And the interview be very, very interesting, very good interview. We ask some lot of questions then pertaining the competition we then get for organize, we now the inter-community league, or they say the inter-area league, we then organize now the parade playing field, and we ask some lot and lot of questions them, and they be able for like respond to we, and then they be make we get a very good interview. So this now the Cotton Tree Sport Talk Show. Once more again, Fambule, my own name now John Bangura. People can call me Coach Johnny, and we get a wonderful time inside this particular interview.